Give back.
Thank you. Surely did give back my shit.
Whoa, wait a minute.
I took a gift back. I did. I ain't gonna lie, I did. Mm-hmm.
Why you give it back? Oh, you went to his place and got it?
No, I said give me back my shit.
You said it just like that too, did
Give me my shit.
What'd he say?
He gave it back.
The guy asked you for his ish back. You giving it back?
Looks like Drake just can't catch a break from all the timeline chaos. 1 minute he's knee-deep in that rap beef, and the next, boom, he's back in hot water again. The drama never stops. So, everybody's still clowning Drake after that rap battle that got way too personal. Let's be real.
How often does a man have to buy you gifts?
It's cool. You could buy me a bag. It's cool. You could buy me a car. But like us.
Damn, a car? The bag, you were doing good with the bag, maybe some shoes. Damn. And then you ain't gonna want no Camry, you ain't gonna want no Honda, you gonna want Benz or BMW.
I'm just saying, be tricking big these days.
Do they?
The internet crowned Kendrick the winner, and not many are arguing with that. Drake was catching strays left and right, and even after dropping a fresh album with Party Next Door, he couldn't even chill before getting dragged again. This time, it's all thanks to Young Miami, aka Aisha. She pulled up on the Club Shay Shay podcast and started spilling tea nobody asked for. Isha went all in, straight up putting Drake on blast with claims about him flying girls out and dropping cash like crazy just to get a little attention. The way she said it, Drake out here acting like a full-blown groupie. Wild, right? But it didn't stop there. Drake caught wind of it and was not having it. He came back swinging, calling out Young Miami for putting his name in her mouth like that. And to be honest, she really had no reason to even bring him up. Let's not forget, Drake's been moving quiet ever since that whole mess with Kendrick exploded. You know the one, where Kendrick won a Grammy off a diss track and suddenly every celeb started picking sides. Drake stayed low-key, even with the new album buzz, until Aisha tossed him right back into the fire. One mention on that podcast, and the internet lit up all over again. Young Miami was out here talking wild on that podcast, breaking down the whole tricking culture in Hollywood. And she didn't hold back at all. She said some of these industry dudes be dropping major bags on women just to kick it with them from day one. Like, we're talking cars, designer bags, straight up flexing just to link. And Isha made it real clear. She's no exception to the game. She even claimed she once bought a man a whole car just so he could trick harder. That's next level.
Freaking these days, they be buying gifts.
They trick. Hold on. I get it. Okay. Dior, YSL, LV.
I feel like that's like on a regular.
Then she casually mentioned how she once told a celebrity to return every single gift she gave him. Now fans are out here scrambling, trying to figure out who this mystery man is. But real talk, what y'all think? Should people give gifts back when things fall apart, or nah? Aisha said she's not giving nothing back, no matter what. And honestly, she said in this industry, giving expensive stuff is just normal. Like men handing out luxury cars, bags, and red bottoms like it's candy. She said if a guy gives her a car, that's just standard now. And when asked if she'd return that ride if things went left, straight up no hesitation. And she wasn't even done.
Birkins? Guys tricking with Birkins now?
Birkins is just like starter packs, I feel like, these days.
Young Miami slid in a little birthday wish list and said she wants another car. Another one. Girl knows her worth, and she's not shy about it. One thing's for sure, Isha's aiming high and Hollywood's playing along. These Hollywood dudes really out here dropping stacks like it's nothing. And Young Miami just confirmed all the whispers. She said designer bags like Dior, YSL, and all that high-end stuff, that's just basic level gifts now. Regular girls get those. The real ballers? They're out here dropping Birkins and Hermes from the jump. And guess who's at the front of that line? Drake. Yeah, Young Miami exposed him by saying Drake's starter pack when he's feeling a girl includes a Birkin bag. A whole Birkin, just to say hello. What? Like, that's how he starts the conversation? That's not flirting, that's luxury level game. Let's be honest, that's wild. Drake's out here playing a whole different game while the rest of us still trying to figure out dinner spots.
My first date that I just went on recently, it came with a crocodile Kelly. Like, I wasn't even I was at dinner. My security guard walked in with a big orange purse. I'm like, oh, that's for me. Surprise.
But if you know Drake, this kind of tracks. He sings about this lifestyle all the time, throwing cash, spoiling women, doing the most. Young Miami kept the heat coming too. She said Drake got a whole playbook for this kind of stuff. Groupie plans, setups, all of it. And if you're wondering what that even means, groupies are folks chasing celebrities hoping to get close in that way. And according to her, Drake is out here actively pursuing that scene. Not passively, actively. Now people are raising eyebrows again, especially with old rumors floating back up.
He said these out here ain't spitting enough.
It's getting harder for Drake to shake off those allegations when more and more folks keep speaking up. This isn't looking like a coincidence anymore. It's starting to sound like a pattern. So now that Young Miami dropped that bomb about Drake's groupie plans, the internet's been doing what it does best, digging deep. And guess what? Some folks started pointing fingers at a few familiar faces who've suddenly gone silent. Girls who were once flaunting trips, designer bags, and mystery jets, now they're ghosting social media. Real suspicious timing. And of course, the theories are flying. People are saying these weren't just fans or random flings. Some are claiming these girls were part of a full-blown setup. Like, hand-picked and flown out, no strings attached, until someone talks. That's when it gets messy. And here's where it gets even crazier. Some sources claim Drake's team allegedly had rules for the girls once they got flown out. No phones, no photos, no posting, just vibes and silence. If true, that sounds like a controlled environment, not just casual dating. That ain't no romantic weekend. That's a plan.
Chanel bags at the strip clubs, they send them with the bottles.
Oh.
They giving out monies at shows. Ooh.
Now fans are split. Some are saying he's just living the celebrity life, but others are raising real concerns. If someone's setting up situations like that repeatedly and then trying to keep it all hush-hush, that's more than just a lifestyle. That's a pattern of behavior. Drake hasn't responded to any of these new claims, but with all these people talking and timelines lining up, the silence is starting to feel louder than words. Ain't no hiding when the whole internet's watching. So while Drake's staying quiet, guess who else just stepped into the mix? An anonymous ex-crew member, someone who allegedly used to roll with Drake back in the day, just dropped some serious claims in a leaked audio clip that's now making rounds online. And the stuff he's saying? It's messy. He claims Drake's been running this luxury love bomb game for years. Like flying girls out, spoiling them for a weekend, then ghosting as soon as they catch feelings. According to him, it's all part of keeping his image as this smooth, emotional lover boy rapper. But behind the scenes, it's cold and calculated. And the wildest part? He says some of these girls weren't even told why they were being flown out. Just promises of VIP treatment, only to show up and realize they're one of many. No personal connection, no deep convo. Just surface-level vibes and designer distractions. Sounds like a luxury illusion wrapped in heartbreak. Fans are now side-eyeing some old lyrics too. Those slow songs we thought were love letters. People are saying they sound more like guilt trips now. Everything's being rewatched, reread, and reanalyzed. And let's not forget, with Young Miami, Kendrick's beef, and now this anonymous whistleblower, the heat is on.
I want you to pick 3 sweet young ladies out here in this front row and give out these bags real quick. Give some Chanel bags out. Give some Chanel bags out to some people that you think deserve it, cool. Hey, I love making people happy. I love making people happy.
Drake's silence might have worked before, but with this many people speaking out from all angles, that certified lover boy image is starting to crack. And the internet's not letting this one go anytime soon. Now here's where things take a whole other turn, because the whispers, they're starting to hit the business side too. Industry insiders are now saying that Drake's team has been working overtime behind the scenes trying to shut people up. We're talking hush contracts, quiet payouts, even DMs magically disappearing from phones. One insider even claimed, They're cleaning up like it's damage control mode. And it ain't just randoms talking. Folks who used to work PR, club promoters, assistants, they're all hinting at the same thing. Drake keeps it cute on the outside, but behind closed doors, everything is strategic. Some even said there were NDAs ready before the champagne was even cold. That's got people asking, if it's just dating and gift-giving, why the cover-up? Why the silence contracts? Why the hush money? If everything's above board, what's the panic about? Fans are now going through timelines, piecing together receipts, matching IG stories and mystery vacations with lyrics, jet logs, and even bag drops. It's turning into a full-on investigation. And to make things even messier, a fashion blogger hinted that a certain luxury brand cut ties with a celeb recently after finding out their products were being used to buy silence. The name wasn't said, but everybody already knows who's being side-eyed. At this point, the lifestyle flex is starting to look less like glam and more like a carefully crafted mask. And when masks start slipping, the truth gets ugly real fast. So here's where Young Miami really let it fly. She said Drake was out here tossing Chanel bags like party favors at the strip club, then walking out with ladies on his arm like it was a casual Tuesday. And let's be real, it wasn't for deep convos or spiritual bonding. Everyone knows what it was. And there's actual video proof floating around online. Drake giving out designer bags like it's pocket change. We're talking luxury brands just being handed off like candy. Ain't no way he's doing all that with no strings attached, no matter how smooth he talks in interviews or songs. Insiders are saying there's a pattern. Drake chooses the women. He spoils them with gifts, and then he gets what he wants. Point blank. And while he's definitely not the only celebrity doing this, Young Miami airing his business at this moment.
I love him. I met him in Australia, and he's honestly so fantastic and a great friend and a great role model. You know, we just texted each other the other day, and he was like, "I miss you so much." I was like, "I miss you more." He's coming to Atlanta, so I'm definitely gonna go and see him. I'm so excited. Yeah.
What advice does he give you? Like, what does he say?
About boys, he helps me.
What?
Yeah. He's great. He's wonderful. I love him.
What's his advice with boys?
You know, that stays in the text messages.
Bad look. Especially right after old drama about him and younger women started creeping back up. People haven't forgotten that strange friendship he had with Millie Bobby Brown. Fans still question why a grown man was having private convos with a teen, talking about missing her and giving boy advice. It rubbed a lot of people the wrong way, and now it's back in the spotlight. The scary part? Groupies don't come with age labels. That makes these stories even messier.
They really helped put the City Girls on because he featured you guys on one of his songs.
Mm-hmm.
Was that the big break that you guys got?
Mm-hmm. In my feelings.
Yeah.
Now folks are saying Drake's behavior isn't just about being a ladies' man. It's looking calculated and creepy. And when Young Miami got asked more about her own connection to Drake, she said she loves him. A lot. She even credited him for putting City Girls on the map. But now fans are side-eyeing that too, wondering if maybe, just maybe, they were caught in the same groupie cycle. Because, let's be honest, when Young Miami talked about Drake flying her out and linking up in Miami, does that really sound like just friends? Or am I tripping? It's got a lot of folks convinced she wasn't just watching the groupie game from the sidelines. She might have been part of it. And when you look at her past with Diddy, and how she stayed tight with him despite all the mess, yeah, it's not hard to connect the dots. But hey, I'm just laying it out. Drake's name been getting dragged for months now. It might be time to let that man breathe. Or maybe not. Y'all let me know. The internet, though, still going crazy. One user even said, they gotta mention Drake every episode just for views. And honestly, not a lie. Drake's become the internet's favorite headline. Some folks even calling him the Black King of drama. Wild, right?
The champagne poppy.
Yeah.
Always, you know. I felt like Drake was just so genuine. Like, he just literally came. I remember when they told us, like, Drake, what y'all on this song? We was like, what?
Right.
Went in the studio, we recorded the song. You know, he did the video. He brought me out of New Orleans. We performed. I met him in Miami. He just always just, like, showed love, and it was genuine, so.
Then there's the other comment that shook the table. Someone claimed Young Miami was getting $250,000 a month from Diddy and had to know about what was going on behind the scenes. Look, I'm not here for name calling, but let's be real. If you're dating someone like Diddy, you've seen something. So her knowing a little too much about this whole groupie culture kind of makes sense. But what do you think? Is all this just clout chasing? Or is there some truth buried in the designer bags and jet trips? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and share this with someone who needs to see it. I'll catch y'all on the next one.